So is it worth rolling the dice on a Turkish-made high-power clone for under $500? I guess I'm not really the one to ask that question because that's exactly what I did. And while I would say it's generally worked out okay for me, especially for a platform that I appreciate, but would still be near the bottom of my list to grab when I'm heading out for fun or for practice, it's not without its quirks. This is a Girsan MC-P35 Select 1, which is a Turkish-made clone of a high power. And the Select 1 bit means it has all these fancy gold accents that I don't really care about, and I'm expecting are probably going to flake off over time. Like I said, I appreciate the high power, and I appreciate the historical significance, and it's always felt weird to me as a gun collector and shooter to not have one in my collection. But there are some things that I really don't like about the platform. I don't like the hammer bite. It has a very high bore axis, and it's always never quite fit my hand very well. When I started seeing some pretty beat up FEGs pop up for around $600, I decided to go out and take a look to see what cheaper options were available out there, and I ran across this one, the Girsan MC-P35, for under $500. Now, the Select one with the gold accents and the walnut grips was about $30, maybe more than the one with the plastic grips, and I just liked the way it looked better. But again, I'm sure the gold will probably not hold up. This gun honestly kind of looks to me like something that would be in a waste disposal Kingpin's wall safe hidden behind some hotel art. And I also noticed on the rear sight, after drifting it with a brass punch, that all of that paint kind of came off. So I'm expecting that the overall finish and everything on this isn't going to hold up too well over time. After a few hundred rounds, though, it has worked pretty well. It's been 100% reliable functionally. One of the things that was not very functional out of the box was the magazine. And by that, I mean it was only about 67% functional because it was supposed to be a 15-round magazine, and they sent me a 10-round magazine, or rather, it was included in the box from the factory. So I emailed EAA expecting them to just send me a new magazine because it was their mistake. But instead, they told me I could send it back at my cost, and they would send me another magazine. So I went ahead and did that. I paid the $10 shipping or whatever to send it back. They very specifically say that with warranty issues, they do not recover return shipping, which is kind of funny because, again, it was just an out of the box mistake on their end. And on the invoice, they listed that this was sent to me as a courtesy. This could be representative of their warranty process as a whole, so it's something worth mentioning. The trigger kind of stinks on this gun. Out of the box, I get about a 7.5-pound pull, and it's very gritty all the way through, which affects the accuracy. It has smoothed out a little bit over time, and I imagine it will continue to smooth out as I shoot it, and maybe that's part of the trade-off of having the Select 1 gold bling on it. But I have also heard from other high-power owners that high-power triggers are on the heavier side. Maybe that's something a Browning bro can chime in on.